Hi guys, Irit here with a new process video, and this one is for the cut shop. And you just saw my finished layout, which I will be creating here. And I used a few cut files. The first one was a freebie that you get if you subscribe to the newsletter. The second one is a kitschy cursive font, which is great. And then from the third one, which is a party themed one, I just used the two. So I'm just showing you what I cut, and I used this pattern paper, which is from an old Glitz design collection. And I cut a bunch of stuff. I don't end up using everything, but I thought I would, so that's why I cut it, but I can use them on a different project. So just one thing to notice, I wanted to use both sides of this pattern paper. I'm sorry the video is so fast, but otherwise it's just too long for the video. Sorry, I hear a little baby crying, but my mom is here, so hopefully she will attend to the needs of the baby while I do such important things like narrate my videos. I have a ton of videos, but just no time to edit them. It's always this battle. What should I do? Should I scrap or should I edit? Anyway, I'll try to just explain the things that I'm doing that seem important to mention that you can't see on the video or that you can see, but just to focus your attention on them. So anyway, I wanted to use both sides of the pattern paper that I cut from Glitz Designs. And so if you're cutting something that has words on it or numbers or something, make sure you cut it in the right orientation. So for example, the happy birthday, I wanted it, I think I cut it from I wanted it from the pattern that was facing down on my cutting mat. So I flipped it horizontally in the Silhouette software. So just make sure if you have words that they are in the right orientation, and if you want to cut from both patterns, then you might have to flip the letters, but you can then just do it in one cut instead of turning your pattern paper around. I hope that makes sense. Yeah, so where I started with this layout is I actually wanted to scrap lift a layout by Missy, the wonderful Missy, and she made a layout, I think it was also for the cut shop, and it had two hearts, also cut files from the cut shop, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think it was for the cut shop. And so I wanted to start from that, but I end up using only one of the hearts. And yeah, it's a great way to start when you're feeling a bit, I don't know, you don't really have your mojo going. So choose a layout that you like, yours or someone else's, and go for it. So at the beginning, I thought about using pattern paper for my background, also from the same collection. It's an old collection, and I think I only have like 2 papers from it, which are beautiful, and I really wanted to use them, but I don't know, it was a little bit busy. So instead, I opted for white cardstock, and I went to my watercolors, and this is another palette that I have. I love watercolors, what can I say? And I'm trying to match the colors to the colors of my pattern papers. You can see there I'm holding it next to it and trying to get the right shade. I really enjoy this, and I think it's a great exercise in mixing colors, without feeling like when you're actually creating something, and if you get it wrong, it's no big deal. It's not like I'm working on some painting that I need the colors to be perfect or something like that. And Another thing, I'm using the packaging technique, you can see. Another thing that is important if you want to get like a really beautiful look with watercolors is to let layers dry before you add another layer. And yeah, it's just a lot of fun. So I'm kind of imitating one of the pattern papers that has, you see it goes from pink to gray to blue. And I'm doing the same thing on the background with watercolors until I get the look I want. Now I'm trying to match the gray. I don't end up using the happy birthday. But yeah, I still like the gray splatters. So if you don't wait for the other layers to dry, then your splatters will not be, you know, nice splatters, because the color will just spread, which can also be an interesting look. It just depends what you want, what kind of look you're aiming for. I am using here cardstock. This is American Crafts heavyweight cardstock, and as you can see, it's quite warped, and I didn't use a lot of water. You have to keep that in mind because it's just not built for for a lot of water. So if you want to use more watercolors or anything like that, then either use watercolor paper or prep your cardstock with gesso, or something like matte medium would also work, like acrylic medium, whatever. Anywho, so while the cardstock is drying, I am playing around with my design, and actually when I'm looking at it now, I think it looks really nice, and I kind of wish that I used also that other heart that I cut, but I didn't. So the 2 months is, the 2 is from this party themed cut file, the cut file that I showed at the beginning, and the months is this really great font. It's called Kitschy Cursive, and I just welded it in the Silhouette software. I spelled the word months and then I welded it, and I just love how that looks, and I really want to use it again in the future because it's a really great font. So I'm not sure about the placement of things. That's why I took a photo with my phone. Oh no, I took a photo with my phone so that I would remember where I want to put things, but then I changed them up a little bit. So you can see a few things, a few elements on my page, like that beautiful tree. I love it. It's so pretty. I cut it out from one of the cut apart sheet that came in this collection, and this collection is called Felicity. I think I got it. There was like some really great sale on the Scraptastic store, like way back, I think 2 years ago, maybe something like that. And it was in a really, really great price, and I haven't seen it anywhere else. I don't know, Glitz Design no longer exists as far as I know, which is a real shame because I thought they had really great designs. Anywho, so one of the papers that came with the collection is a cut apart sheet that has some 4x6 designs and some 3x4 designs, and so I cut that tree out of one of them. And now I'm going to adhere this heart, and I want it to stand out a little bit, so I'm using some regular, I don't know, foam, fun foam, whatever it's called, that I got from the craft store here, and then a few pop dots. And yeah, I want to commit. I need to commit to something so I can place also the other elements. And that tree is not a complete image on the card. It's cut on one side, so it needs to be to the left of something because of that edge because I have to cover that edge. It looks weird if I don't cover it. I want to create the illusion that the tree is, a complete image. And that, what's it called? The fly thingy. Kite, fly a kite, right. The kite is also, I also cut that from the same cut apart sheet, but there's also a sticker. It was kind of a collection pack with a few pattern papers and a sticker sheet. So I am going to use both. And that's a really great tip. If you have like one sticker and you want to repeat that image on your layout, because repetition is one of the things that make a layout look cohesive and make a design work. But you only have one sticker, so check the papers and maybe there's the same image repeated there, that you can cut it out. And the little pink heart that is now sitting behind the two, I also cut it from a card. You can see actually the card to the right side of the screen. And this circle also, it says something, "You are my favorite," and obviously that's a big no-no when you have more than one kid. And yeah, so I'm gonna cover what is written there. So I'm just playing around. I don't use a lot of, that's not true. I end up using, I think, a few more embellishments than I planned. There's going to be another embellishment cluster over on the right side, and it's a little bit busy, but I like how it turned out. It was really, really fun to make, and I just love these soft colors. They're so pretty. And yeah, work well with a little baby photo that is, right there of my daughter, and she was 2 months old a few days ago. So of course I have to document. I'm sorry, not the whole process is on video. It's just that my nighttime lighting is kind of bad, so I do some scrapping in the night, and then I can't really video it. So that's my finished layout. Check out the Cut Shop for great cut files. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye.